Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
We're going to take a break here. First off, hello and welcome. My name is Yo from Switchrpg.com. Today we are playing Triangle Strategy on the Nintendo Switch. Now, it has been a while if you're watching this in sequential order since I last played. And I will probably have forgotten more than I remember. So, in other words, there's going to be a lot of relearning the games and systems. Hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, as we continue forward, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let's see what we got going on here.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
These two guys.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time.
I definitely remember
I
these guys.
do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
Is he upset he lost?
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzet's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
I do wonder if there was a way to actually beat all of
it would seem everyone is gathered.
Contestants.
You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
I am the king.
If it
Might
is
as
His
well be.
Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you.
Oh no.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough.
Ooh.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir
Oh,
Maxwell, Lord Falks.
I got a decision to make.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire.
Okay, well that's
That
good.
said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward.
Right.
No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration.
Yep.
Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
Oh, okay.
At once, my lord.
We're gonna do this as group. Groupthink. Alright, tavern is now available at the encampment. Sundry shop is also available. Alright, so I can go there. That's probably all that's available, right? Like, we haven't taken off yet, right? Yeah. Alright, scales of conviction. We gotta figure out where we're gonna go. Or who we're gonna go with. I'm gonna do this right here on the bridge.
Seems your first test as lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That's it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be lord of his house.
This is a very serious decision.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
Okay, that's fine.
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Everyone's gonna go.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly 1 coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? 1 coin, 1 vote.
Sure, let's go. Let's do this.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Alright. We gotta talk to everyone. Frost or Hyzant? Would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is only my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. Alright, the path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party as played through the voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast a vote according to his or her convictions. As a player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Persuasion. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. Alright, so we got some tactics here. The key to winning over a party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got 6 folks to talk to. 1 is undecided. Some of them already want to go to Frost, and some want to go to Hyzant. Can I go down here already? Yeah, I want to check these out. I remember this spot, and I think it was in the demo. But I don't know if there's anything in here anymore. It was during a battle, or just after a battle. There actually is another side. There may be nothing here, but I still need to look. Yeah, there's nothing. Whoa, wrong way. There we go. Okay. Let me talk to my lady first.
Serenoa.
I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Alright, so she wants to go to Hyzant. Begin persuasion? I mean, okay. You wish to visit Frost? Might I ask why? Actually, I don't. The people of Hyzant may not be so welcoming as you may believe. I want to see more of your homeland. As your betrothed, I feel like curiosity is only natural. Let's go to...
No!
Is it because I am a Rosellan? Please, I do not need others to presume upon my feelings. I am proud of my hair my mother gave me and do not concern myself with the opinions of others. You seem to have gotten quite a bit of thought to this question, though.
And?
If we do travel to Frost, how would you like to spend our visit? I want to see a society built by the ambitious. A society free from stifling pomp and circumstance.
Surely.
I see. Frost is indeed unique in that it is not birth that determines your greatness, but ability. I can see why you would be interested in such a place, Serenoa. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I come to form my own opinion. It appears still to be indifferent. Alright, is this Glee?
Lord Serenoa.
Gila? Until now, Frederica's position has offered her new chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize her long-held wish in the meantime? There's a rare opportunity before us. Lady Frederica would be overjoyed if we were to take it. You know what? I kind of want to go to Hyzant, to be honest with you. So I think what I'm going to do, now that I've kind of went the wrong way here. We're going to try to convince anyone who wants to go to Esfrost to go to Hyzant.
Lord Serenoa.
Esfrost or Hyzant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Had to hit the cough button there. My goodness. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzant. They say Hyzant is a nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? I wish to see what miracles are performed at the ministry and learn what kind of magic and medicine enables.
Indeed.
I see. I hear the feats performed there beggar belief. Any knowledge we would gain would surely come in handy during the times of need. Thanks for sharing, my lord. I see now why I wish to visit Hyzant. Yeah. Send it over there. Alright. Where you want to go?
Serenoa.
Esfrost soldiers are said to be amongst the strongest in all of Norselli. However, that is only hearsay. I mean, to judge them for myself. Want to go to Hyzant, yo? Hyzant has charms as well, I'm sure. What about it appeals to you, my lord? Oh, I don't have it. I wish to see how the touted equality works in practice. For now, it is only words to me. I would like to visit the source. There's nothing else like it in the world. Try that. Ah, I was not aware this trip was meant for leisure. So long as I can train, I suppose it does not matter where I go. That being said, if there was any time to take a break, it would be now. Even the King's Yard must make time for themselves.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose there is some merit in visiting Hyzant. Nice. Alright. Benedict.
Lord Serenoa.
You know what? Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine is said to be the beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. See, I'm really interested in the magic component. I really want to build out this party to magic. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't know if, as we move on, if that's where this is going to go. But, you know, we'll see. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. Yeah, I want to postpone that. What about you?
Say.
Doubtless Esfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? No, it would not be wise. What reasons have you for wanting to visit Hyzant? I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal.
Certainly.
Indeed, they say Hyzant is a country without kings or nobles. 'Tis hard to imagine. But why imagine when we could see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You've given me much to consider, friend. Yeah, get out. Alright, one last one here.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzant holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and Exarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Esfrost will give warm reception, even if their weather won't. Alright, I want to visit Hyzant. Ah, you want to go to Hyzant, do we? Do ye? You're telling me why. Stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
Aye. Doubtless we could learn from the minds of the Ministry. Would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might be we could ask them for a book, but I've always been in the mind that the best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my mind.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Alright, so I think we got what we wanted. I did accidentally convince maybe, or made one undecided in Hyzant, but I think we're okay. Let's go. Yes, let's do it. Oh boy.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I think we did a fine job, though.
You've convinced me.
Nice. If your wish, if that is your wish, then so it be. Hyzanth is just as good as this Frost. I think he was easily convinced, anyway.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm actually with you, Frederica.
You have my vote.
There we go.
Please forgive me.
But not today. That's okay. I think we got what we wanted.
Forgive me, lad.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Illuminates, illuminates, illuminate. What is that? What does that mean? All right, yeah. 5-2.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzanth.
All right, cool. That is what we wanted. I didn't want to go against Frederica's, I guess, where she wanted to go, but
We have decided. We set sail for the holy state of Hyzanth. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Okay. I will remember that.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzanth.
You're gonna have to deal with that.
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzanth.
Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners.
I wonder if she has some ulterior motive to want to go there. Like, she gonna want to go there and just mess them up because of what they did to her mother.
I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
Let's go.
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
Yeah, like, I feel like she just wants to go there and just, like, mess them all up. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the goddess's shield, behind it lies the source, Nozelia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Sand and Sun? What was that? Sand and Sun? Salt?
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Esfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
Yeah, might just knock on it. See what happens.
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
See? Just knock on it. Pretty simple.
What's that sound?
I don't know. We're gonna find out in the next episode. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff, and we'll find out what that sound is. And we'll continue on our quest here on Triangle Strategy. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.